You want to make extra cash, but you aren't sure if sites like Prime Opinion are legit? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, I'm going to talk to you about my first opinions of Prime Opinion, and then we are going to get into Sunshine Islands and what mistakes I've already made. All right, so let's get into it. So I've been on Prime Opinion for looks like about 9 days. It's probably really 8 days, but I signed up in the middle of the night, so I got credit for a day. One of the things I already like about Prime Opinion is they have this like weekly streak. If you just complete one survey per day, then you're in like this little like drawing, not a drawing. Like you can pick a box and like one of the boxes will have up to $10. So I already got my first reward from that, which was a 20% bonus, which probably isn't, all that much. I felt like it was at least fun to do. So typically I'll do one survey a day. I just go into here, do the short surveys and look for something that has at least 4 out of 5 for the shortest surveys, because that means most people are able to do it. All right. Over here, it looks a lot like the way Hey Cash is set up. It's the same 10% for all surveys that you complete. Then it's got a leaderboard, which the leaderboard is a little bit different than Hey Cash. So instead of a daily leaderboard like Hey Cash has, which gives you a up to $5 that you can earn, this one is a weekly leaderboard. So if you win for the week, you can make an extra $50 on top of what you've already made. All right, so over here, we'll go to the first game, Sunshine Island. Now, one of the things that I'm already a little disappointed with Prime Opinion, but apparently Hey Cash does the same thing, is after I had selected this game, they lowered the payment. It wasn't much, like it went from like 1,100 to 1,000. And then I missed one of the things, which is why it's at 897 right now. I did make the 3 purchases, but that had like a week lag, so that's why it's not reflected here. And then earnings jar is pretty unique to this game. So basically you need to at least accumulate $20 in order to cash out. So what that means for me, so everything above the level 27 goal, it pays out more than $20. So once you get that, you don't need to worry about it. I will do a video once I get my first payout, because I haven't done a payout yet. So once that happens, I will do that video for you. But I'm going to wait until I reach level 27. That way I don't have anything partially pending and can cash everything out at once. Then for the other levels that I hit for this game, I'll be able to cash out as soon as I'm able to. So as you can see, so this was a 30-day game. I have 22 days left. And the thing I missed out on was they had build Tropical Town Hall level 4. So I'm going to go over to the game now to show you another one of my mistakes. So here we are in Sunshine Island. All right, so the first island you start off with is Haven, and you can go up to at level 19, you can go up to Town Hall 3 in Haven. Since none of the islands were named tropical, I thought that was the goal. So I hit level 19 on like day 2. I didn't do any rushing. It was like super easy to do. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I went over to Prime Opinion and I was like, oh, maybe it just takes a while for it to register. I just was playing casually, and then I realized the reason why is because Tropical Island is actually Tropicalis. So that's the second island you get. And Tropicales, you can make Town Hall 3 at level 23. So that actually took me 7 days altogether to get. So the confusing thing about this game is like the purchases don't really look like they can help you that much in rushing the game. Like the way you get experience, so like you farm, well, I've already done this. All right, let's go to the third island. The way you get experience, so it costs me 113 coins. It's going to take 20 minutes, and then I'll get 15 gold and 7 experience. And this is with a mine level 1. Now, if you upgrade your mines, then you get a little more gold and a little more experience. So that's one thing that you can do. I'm not sure if that's the best way because it's going to cost you hammers, nails, all that to upgrade your other buildings. So I'm not sure exactly what the value of that is because you're just gaining a few extra experience each time. The best way to earn experience over here above the hard hat, this little clipboard, is your quest book. Your quests will give you a good amount of experience. So as you complete the quests, that's what I would focus on first. And that will help you gain the most experience to be able to level up faster. The next thing over here, this is the library. So within the library, if you go to delivery, there's these 2 options right here that have the little blue stars, and the blue stars represent earning experience. So if you upgrade these, then you'll gain faster experience. So this one, you gain more experience on market orders, and this one, you gain more experience with the planes. All right, let's go check out market orders. So over here, we have your market. All right, so right now I have a green check mark on each one. So I usually just look for what the best one is. So right now, let's do the nails. So I got 33 nails. It's going to cost me coffee and cotton yarn. So we'll deliver that. Then we just got to wait a few seconds to be able to do the next one. I always make hammers my priority. So this one is milk and silk cocoon. Over here, this is going to be corn and bamboo. Deliver that. All right. So we'll just stay with this one. So we got coffee, silk cocoon, cotton yarn, and gold. Go ahead and sell it. Pens. Pens are always useful, but is that more valuable than 26 nails or 26 shovels? All right, let's just see. So this is just going to cost coffee beans. This is just going to cost coffee. This is going to cost all this stuff that I have pretty much quite a bit of besides gold. So we'll do this one next. All right, we got another hammer, which is corn and our breakfast from the diner. All right. Keep going. Now, there are often quests about completing things in the market. So you don't want to go too crazy and get rid of all your stuff because then the next thing you know, you'll have a quest to do it. You have to build up your inventory again. Which down here, this is your warehouse. So this is what holds all of your items. So we have special items here. I'm not really sure, what these are good for. Here are the building materials. And then this is the stuff you basically farm and build. Let's see. So I need level 26 before I can upgrade that again. And that's usually a quest. As soon as you can upgrade it, they will have you upgrade it. That's one of the few things they actually force you to do. Other than that, I purchased the second builder. I very rarely have 2 things building at the same time. I very rarely have 1 thing building at a time. Like the way this is set up, I don't understand. Everything just costs so much different resources. Like who's constantly building all the time that they would need 3 builders? To top it off, the third builder was $50, so I did not purchase that. All right. Good ways to get experience. You always want to make sure all of your crops are building something. All the buildings are going unless, you don't have whatever the resource is to complete it, then make sure you're getting that next. So I'll just hop from island. This is the main island Haven over to Tropicalis. Check out if anything's done. Go down here. I know nothing's done down here because this one always takes a while. Then once we're done with that, then we can go fishing over here. So to go fishing, you just click on the little thing. Then we're going to move the boat over to where you see there's a couple fish here. So I'll do that. Oh, that one's pretty small, so I might not try to catch those. Those are usually sardines or anchovies. And then it's going to go and nibble. And if it pulls the floater down, then you just start tapping the screen to reel it in. Then I hit the back button and we're going to go look for some more big fish. All right, here looks like a good grouping. There we go. Oh, we're out of lures. I should have looked at how many lures I had. You gain lures over time. If you click on it, then you get the option to watch a video to get another one. And we will throw that right there. That guy looks the biggest. And reel him in. Another flounder. I always collect because if you don't collect, it's not like you get the lure back. And then you just come over here to this little fish boat. And you click on that fish and sell your fish for fish currency. And if you want to spend the fish currency, we'll hit the X button here. You go to this shopping cart. I've just been saving up for the 14,000 to get that. Let's check out this. Does this give me like special fish? I wonder what the fine lure does. Maybe you can catch better fish with it. All right, so then we'll get out of here. One of the mistakes I made early on, so it is actually kind of difficult to get into I don't know what they're called, guild, league, whatever it is for this. Yeah, guild. I see it right there. You're a guild. I would go over here, you'd search, and they're all by request. Every once in a while you see it open. Don't just go to an open. Look for an actual good guild that you can get into. Because the first 2 guilds I got into were open, and the first day they were playing, and by the second day they did not play anymore. So I had to get out, search for another guild, and they give you a 24-hour lag where you're not able to do any of the guild stuff, which that's over here. So the leader or the co-leader can select one of these, and then everybody just like you'll try to farm as much pine wood as possible. And then you'll get some bonus credits for that. All right, so we talked about the market, but we did not talk about the planes yet. So we got some planes over here. So we click on those. So the way the planes work is you'll just load. You could also use a coupon here. The coupons are good value, so I would hold on to them early on. And then when it's something that you're not going to be able to get pretty easily, and then your plane will leave and it comes back in 4 hours. All right. Over here, I've got 68 gold, but I need 114. So I've got to wait for that one. And then I've requested help for this, but unfortunately, I haven't received any help yet. Like, it's just one other girl that's asking for help. I don't know if many of my guild mates are actually helping each other. This one might not be very active either, but at least there was a co-leader in it. We have been doing the other events pretty often and we've been completing them, although so far today there hasn't been. All right, then there is the ship. So the ship I don't really understand. That'll leave every 24 hours. You just click on it and you can load the stuff. I was asking for 839 wheat, which seems like a lot. Then there's the bread, which I can just get rid of the bread because I've got too much of that anyways. So yeah, we'll get rid of the wheat for the top one. That way, once you complete a line, it'll lock this. I don't know if you get any experience or anything when you do these. So don't go overboard with those. Every once in a while, I'll complete them if they're easy, but 839 wheat is a hard thing to come by. Although wheat does grow very quickly. That'll be on the main island with your main crops. And then you can make like 8 wheat in like a minute and a half. So that's one of the faster things you can do. As far as rushing goes, like I haven't seen anything of like real value to be able to rush. Like here, like if for $50 you can get 3,000 rubies, 175 books, 800 pens, and 750 coins. Like that seems, I don't even know. Then over here you get the little like booster packs. That's $24, $25, and you get 2,000 rubies. Like if you go in here, gem shop, so they're gems. Let's see. So you would get 2,400 gems for $20, or you'd get 15,000 for $100. Like this might be the way to go, is buying the gems, and then you can use the gems instead of hammers and nails and everything to level up buildings, and you can try to level up more buildings and get more experience that way. I did purchase the Gems Growth Fund. I think that was $20, and that has seemed pretty worth it so far. You get every 2 levels another 700 with an additional 2,000. I forget what level you get that at. And this will go till level 30, and it says Gems Growth Fund number 1. I'm assuming once you pass level 30, there will be another one you can purchase. Over here is the coin shop. I did purchase 750,000 coins for 2,400 gems, because that helps you. You need gold to be able to level up your stuff. So over here, let's start making some wheat. So this is my leveled up field. So I always do the middle one. So you got these so there's like an infinity bag, and then there's this where I have like an actual set amount of bags. So it just makes, like this will make 18 wheat, this will make 27 wheat. So it's the same time period. So on my higher level fields, I'll use that one. And then when I go back down to lower level one, I just do the infinity again. That way I'm not wasting it. Every once in a while, you'll have people with a little heart above them. You just hit the give button, and I have no presents, so I have nothing to give her right now. But if you see the people, talk to them. I think you get a bonus just for tapping on them. Go over here. All right, we've got that done. Coffee beans, and we'll change it to cotton. Down here is your dog, Lucky. Let's see. I should have waited another like 40 minutes to start this video. So you can watch a video for a free dog treat once a day. And then if you click on this, it'll take you to a website for the game, and you can get another free treat for him there. So I do that every day. Coming back over here, this is still going to be a while. We got another 5 minutes on that. And that's pretty much about all I have for you. One of my regrets was I didn't start fast enough, because I didn't realize that Haven wasn't Tropical Town Hall, and it was Tropicalis that was Tropical Town Hall. So I missed out on that, which was like $54. And I'm still playing another game right now. So one of my rules always when you're trying to make money playing games is to not play more than 2 games at a time. If you're playing this, I would have this be your sole focus. This takes up a lot of your energy, and for Merge Kingdoms Tower Defense, like I have to watch a ton of ads, so that takes out a lot of my time to just spend like an hour per session just watching ads. that I could have been checking on these, making sure my farms are going and seeing what's being built. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.